Welcome to Real Bass Lessons. Today I'd like to teach you an exercise both for the fingers and for the ears. I'm working with diatonic harmony. I think I actually taught this lesson or something similar to it a long time ago, a few years ago, but I thought it's important enough that we should do it again. If we play the C major scale, and then we lay out those notes on the A string, or we lay out those notes here, sure, we're going to begin a seventh chord on each degree of that scale. Watch this first, I'll do it up and down. That's not what I ultimately want to do, but I want you to be able just to recognize it and maybe play it that way. C major 7. D minor 7. E minor 7. F major 7. G dominant 7. A minor 7. B half diminished, which is B minor 7 flat 5. And then again, we're back at C major. Now, if you don't understand the theory behind that and the numbers, go back and look at some of the earlier lessons, but it's just diatonic harmony. Let's do it here now. Different fingering because we start here. Good, let me do that again. Get your bass out and play along with me. You can figure this out. Through without stopping. No pauses in between. 3 and 4 and... Good, again, 3 and 4 and... One more time. Play with me. Now let's play them going up one, coming down the other. Watch, slowly. 3 and 4 and... Down D minor. Up E minor. You got it? How about play along with me, okay? At that exact tempo there. Up one, down the other. And don't worry if you make mistakes. Just keep doing it over and over. Too many people are afraid of making mistakes. And also, they want to sound good before they sound bad. That's not going to happen. Just jump in on the fly and make it happen. You know, I described it to a student. I describe lots of things to students, but this specific illustration just a day or two ago, and I said, man, it's as though you're getting ready for your vacation to go to California from here in Boston, but you don't want to get in your car until all the lights are green. Folks, they're not going to be. There's going to be pitfalls and flat tires and lots of stops. Well, it's the same thing here. Just jump in and play with me on the fly. You can clean it up. And by the way, you can just rewind this a million times, you know. That's what I've always had to do to learn. Students say, Jim, it was a good lesson, but I couldn't keep up. Do you realize I've been playing the bass over 50 years? If you could keep that, man, something's wrong with me. Or you don't need these lessons. So just rewind them and do them slow over and over. Here we go. Up and down. 3 and 4 and... Again, 4. One more time. Good, let me get my little metronome going. Let's play together. Here it is. So it's a little faster. Dut, 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 dut. Ready? Play. Again. Again. Good, let's stop. Let me give you a little practice learning tip. If you can't play it well, you don't know it. I hear guys say, Jim, well, I kind of got it figured out, but I get tired doing it over and over, or I couldn't keep doing it as many times as you did. Well, that's the practice. You really gain no value by, quote, learning stuff up here in your brain. Why? In music, we can't hear it, man. We can't hear what goes on up here. So once you, quote, learn it, now the real benefit is in you repeating it, and that's called practice. Practice is not all those other things you do before you get your bass out and play. And bad practice is not repeating things enough. I see people who diligently learn, whatever, new techniques or new songs, new things, but they don't do it enough to solidify it in their playing. I call that they took the brick out of the oven too soon. Do you understand that? Let me explain that clearly. If you want to make bricks, big square blocks to build houses and buildings on, well, you have to mush all that mud and stuff together, and you put it in this big kiln. And it's like, 1,200 degrees, and you got to leave it in there for like 36 hours. Well, guess what happens if you take the brick out, like say after 12 hours? Well, looks like a brick. Guess what? You put it in the foundation, start putting pressure on top, and it crumbles. So yeah, don't take the brick out too soon. It's the repetition. Let's do it again. 4 times through. 2, ready, play. Good. Just like working out at the gym, set little reps for yourself, 4 times through. And then that's not the end of it. No, how about 4 sets of 4 times through? Now, obviously, you have to learn the thing, quote, learn it first. Well, you get it in your fingers, you practice it slow, but then it's that repetition that makes it happen, okay? Now, why do we learn this? Well, it's a great physical exercise for your fingers, and with your ears, those are the chords that we play in songs. 5, 4, 1, or 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 6, 2, 5. Sure, it's just learning basic harmony that's in all songs. Now you say all songs. Well, of course not all songs, but in many classic songs, basic harmony, okay? Let's kick the metronome up just a touch and do it again, okay? Hang on a second here while I get this thing moved up. Oh, let's try that. Bump, 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 bump. Oh yeah, here we go. 4 times through. One set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Then, of course, you can play it in multiple keys. Key of A flat. Whoa. Need some practice, don't I? Want to be a jazz player? Learn it in all the keys very well and the chords that go with it. My students, my private students, man, we play this stuff till you're blue in the face. We're doing this like 10 times faster, and we do it literally, I'm not joking, for like 30 minutes, and then maybe we'll do an hour set sometimes. Talk about build endurance in your fingers and your hands. And you need that if you're going to be a professional player, okay? By the way, I'm always assuming guys are going to be pros, man. If you're not at that level, that's fine. If you don't aspire to that level, that's fine. I don't perform professional anymore. I just play for myself and have fun with my students. But, man, if you really want to get it happening, you need to burn on an exercise like this, okay? Fired up. Let's do it one more time. One more set. 4 through. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Cool. Aren't our brains funny? Right in the middle of that, I was thinking, maybe we should try one more in A flat. And I went, instead of G, I went to A flat. Don't do that. No, let's don't do it in A flat right now. I need to practice a little bit. And you do too. Fired up.